can see him on Netflix. Give it up for the very funny Jeff Greenspan.
Hello, hello, hello. Ah, look at you guys. Hi. Oh, man. I'm old. I'm 49 years old. Okay, thanks for showing respect for your elders. I appreciate it. 49 is older than I thought I'd be. Some people think I look a little younger. Do you think I look a little yeah? Thank you. I have a secret, actually, for my skin. It's kind of a ritual. Every morning, first thing I do when I wake up, first thing I do is I don't have kids. Every morning. You gotta do it every single morning. As long as I don't have any children by the end of the day, my skin looks rosy and healthy. I'm so old that I come from a time before cell phones. When I was growing up, you couldn't text somebody to get out of something at the last minute. If you had plans to meet your friends at the movies at 8 o'clock, you had to meet your friends at the movies at 8 o'clock. If you had plans to meet your friends at the movies at 8 o'clock, and your friend didn't meet you at 8 o'clock, that meant your friend was dead. And then you had to decide, is this movie good enough to take my mind off the fact that I've just lost a friend? But we had 4 Rockies growing up, so you know, I never found out what happened to Scott Weisenberg. He didn't show up for Rocky 1, never heard from him until Creed. You don't know what... Yeah. I'm a native New Yorker. Okay, again. My parents had sex here. That's all that happened. I didn't have anything to do with it. As a native New Yorker, I've experienced all 5 stages of grief. Have we been in therapy? Do we know the stages?
Yes.
Yeah? Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Or as I like to call the stages, Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Manhattan's denial, completely. You come to this island thinking you're going to get something like a bedroom with a door. You're in denial. Ever been to a public school in the Bronx? Anger. Then there's the bargaining of Brooklyn. No, it's the city. Then you slide to the depression of Queens, because no one's going to visit you in Queens. But then there's happiness and acceptance in Staten Island. People from Staten Island are the happiest people you'll ever meet. Not a hope or dream in the bucket. They've given up. They've accepted where they are in life. What can I tell you about me? I'm gay. I'm not into it. I'd rather be straight. I know it's not... I just grew up at a different time, you know? I grew up at a different time when I was told being gay was the worst thing you could be. I used to get HIV tested when I was a virgin. Because I thought being gay gave you AIDS. It's like I believed in immaculate infection. You know? Here's how bad my internalized homophobia is. It's bad. I'm excellent at sucking dick. I'm very good. But sometimes I'll scrape just so I seem like a straight guy who doesn't know what he's doing. You know? I don't want to seem like a faggot, you know, when I'm sucking dick. Yeah. Jesus, I mean, some people, they hate the gays so much they want to kill us all. I never understood that. If you hate gays so much, you don't have to kill all the gays. Just kill the bottoms. So they can't make more gays. Like, where do you think these gays are coming from? Use your straight brains, people. Come on. Other people think that gays should not be allowed to have kids or adopt. This is fascinating. There was a study done on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, and it turned out it didn't matter if the parents were 2 men, or 2 women, or a man and a woman, as long as the child was raised by a loving Jamaican nanny. Everything was fine. The gay is not going to rub off on your children with the 3 hours you spend with them a day. Don't worry. Like I said, I'm a native New Yorker. I used to live on 11th Street across from this place called Webster Hall. which is a place where people from New Jersey like to come and party. And they would blast music outside of my apartment door from their car, and I would go down at 2 in the morning and be like, "Hey guys, can you keep that down?" And they would say, "No, faggot." Which I thought was presumptuous because they hadn't seen this act. So like, how did they know? But I found a way to get them to cooperate. What I did is I created a fake 3-year-old daughter. So then I'd go down at 2 in the morning and be like, "Hey guys, I got a 3-year-old daughter and she just went to bed. Can you guys keep it down?" And then they would always say yes, but I'm such a stickler for story that she's now 6. And I refuse to vaccinate her. I will not do it. I don't want some fake kid with autism running around my house. But I did hire a real Jamaican nanny to take care of my fake kid. Would that not be the whitest thing in the world to do? Listen, I want to congratulate y'all for coming out during a coronavirus scare. I think give yourselves a round of applause, seriously. You gotta stay calm, and listen to the scientists, not the comedians and not the politicians. Scientists say that 30% of the population will get it and 2% of them will die. And scientists say with numbers like that in New York, there will still not be parking. Your life will not change. The show will end 10 minutes earlier. That's all that will happen. What I think is interesting to do is look at how the politicians reacted. The way the politicians would lead is the way they reacted to the coronavirus first. Look how they all reacted first. Trump said, "It'll be gone when it gets warm. It's a hoax." Biden was more reassuring. He said, "Don't worry, you can't catch it from smelling a woman's hair." Bloomberg said, "Consider working from home. There's a life-threatening virus out there, but keep working for the billionaires." And Bernie said, if you have to cough into your elbow, or onto a young person with crippling student debt, Go Bernie, I'm Jeff Greenspan, have a great show. Thanks, bye.